Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we'll study about very important topic of kidney and very small topic which is juxtaglomerular apparatus. Juxtaglomerular apparatus. Okay, JGA. Fine. Okay, so this, you can get 3-mark question that what is JGA and what are functions of it. So let's quickly see it. So what is JGA basically? So I have drawn a tubule, renal tubule. So this part is Bowman capsule. This is PCT, proximal convoluted tubule. This is loop of Henle, and this ascending loop of Henle, right? This ascending loop of Henle is coming from here, and this is a cut section. Okay, when it comes in close proximity to afferent and efferent arteriole. Fine. So this is afferent arteriole. These are the tuft of capillaries. Okay, and this is efferent arteriole. Okay. So this way, plasma filters here. The filtrate is reabsorbed or whatever. We'll do it later. Okay. So this comes here. Now, what we have to see here that what is JGA. So JGA is made up of 3 things. What are these? So first is JG cells. That means juxtaglomerular cells. What are these? These are nothing but modification of afferent arteriole and some efferent arteriole as well. And which layer is modified? If we see the structure of a vessel, then the middle layer, which is tunica media, is modified in afferent arteriole. Got it? Okay. Fine. So vessel layers are modified. These modified smooth muscle layer of afferent arteriole is called JG cells. Fine. What is function of these JG cells? They basically secrete renin in response to decrease in renal blood flow. So whenever there is reduction in blood volume, there is reduction in obviously the blood supply to kidney, right? That is called renal blood flow. Whenever renal blood flow reduces, renin is secreted by these cells, JG cells. Okay. Then you know what is function of renin. So obviously it helps in RAS mechanism of BP regulation, the long-term BP regulation. Okay. Then the next is, you can see here the tubule is drawn, and this tubule is which tubule? The loop of Henle, the thick ascending loop of Henle. Okay. And what happens basically when this thick ascending loop of Henle comes in contact with afferent and efferent arteriole, this layer got modification. Okay, you can see this is single layer and these are modified layers. These modified layers are called macula densa. Fine. So macula densa, which is second component of JGA. Fine. What it does is basically it has some sensitive channels, like some sodium sensitive channels, which basically sense sodium. Whenever there is increase in renal blood flow, hence there is increase in GFR. So when GFR increases, there is increase in sodium concentration in renal tubule. The sodium flows here, and obviously there is increase in sodium concentration here as well. So they have sodium sensors now. Okay, which says that there is high sodium concentration. What that mean? That means there is increase in blood flow, increase in renal blood flow, increase in hence GFR. So this is sensed by thick ascending loop of Henle. And in response to that, what is being done is these cells secrete adenosine here. Okay. Now this adenosine acts on the afferent arteriole and cause constriction of afferent arteriole. Afferent constriction. Okay. And whenever afferent arteriole is constricted, there is again reduction in blood flow of kidney. Okay. Renal blood flow is reduced. GFR is reduced. Again sodium concentration is reduced. So that is called auto-regulation of renal blood flow. Okay. Which is function of which cell? Macula densa. Fine. The last but not least, the third part of JGA apparatus is the green signal cell. If you can see this one, both the structures are basically taken into account as apparatus by these supporting cells. We need some supporting cell always, right? So these cells are Lacid cells. Lacid cell. Lacid cells are also called mesangial cells. Okay. What is function of mesangial cells? They also secrete some renin in response to reduced renal plasma. Okay, and all in addition, they also secrete some erythropoietin hormone. We know that what is erythropoietin? This is being secreted by some cells surrounding the tubule. That's why we are calling it peritubular capillary cells. We know that, right? But some erythropoietin is also secreted by messenger or Lacey cells. Okay, so that's all about 3 parts of JJ apparatus. So what you have to do if being asked in exam, you have to draw apparatus, JJ apparatus. You have to label 3 cells. You have to label the function of these 3 cells. And at last, separately, mind it separately, you have to enlist the functions of this JJ apparatus under the heading functions. Okay, so this way if you'll answer a question, nobody can cut your marks. This is very simple, very easy, and I think there is nothing difficult, right? If you have any doubt, you can comment below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.